From Meat Smoke Fire here on Saturday of EGGtoberfest. So it is apparently 50 years since Big Green Egg launched. Well, not apparently, it is 50 years since Big Green Egg launched, but today is the big day. Hence, we've got all the bunting and the balloons, and we're doing a special cook all about wings, because when Ed Fisher set up the company, he started selling Big Green Eggs by cooking chicken wings with this famous recipe. Well, not so famous because he's had to reinvent it or redo it. But yeah, started selling the Big Green Egg using chicken wings. So we're going to theme the whole of today on chicken wings. And I've already got some cooking, some we're going to do straight away, and some we're going to do as we go along, because they don't take as long. So you can now, I think, get this from Big Green Egg. It's Ed's savoury pecan rub. And so we're going to put some of that over. I've got some wings and some tips. So this is 10 wings. Okay, so I'm just going to put some of that over. I'll give it a mix up with a spoon. Remind me that this spoon has had chicken on it. A bit more in there. His savoury pecan rub. Interestingly, I looked at the ingredients. I couldn't see the pecan on it, but that may be just me. Got boy eyes. That's what I call them when you can't see anything. So we're going to put a bit of rub on these and then get them straight in and cooking. The other bit that goes with these are Ed's, there's Egg's barbecue sauce. Right, in this egg, slightly too warm, 200, just over 200, but that would be good. It will speed these ones through. We've already got some chicken cooking, and I'll show you those in a minute and what's going on there. But what I'm going to do is just push those back and tell you a little bit about more of those in a minute. But I've also got a little pot on here that is steaming, and we're making a little caramel sauce. So I'll put that off to the side, and we're going to put these wings on here. I've got half direct, half indirect on our convector, on our expander, sorry. So I've got a baking stone on that side, just to, so if we want to simmer, you know, cool things down a little bit, we can. Just take them out of the way. But I'm going to cook some of these direct and see how we get on. So we'll spread those out. And then if they start going too quickly or the heat's too harsh, we'll just move them over. Right, so that is the start. You see it's nearly knocking over my caramel there. We did this in a class the other day. Put your pan handles inside. I did it with a paella and tipped all the paella all over the coals when we shut the pan up. Yeah. Anyway, let me show you who's here. So, on camera we've got Andrea in her dungarees. She's obviously not feeling the cold too much, but we do have the RB73 on for these two. So Helena's here on the keyboard, so
Morning.
saying hello to everyone.
Morning.
Mama's here on
Morning.
the pop. Looks like a bit of cremant, which is fizzy pop, because we've just been away, and I think that is some of the pop that we brought back from France.
It is. It's an Alsace cremant.
Cremant d'Alsace. Perfect. So Helena, who have we got on?
Oh.
What do we want to say?
So we have got Franco.
Morning, Franco. Is he in the country?
Sue Newton, Simon Luncheon Munchin,
Morning, Simon.
Nick's Kitchen London, who is also a Nick Williams.
Oh, there
so
you go.
He says hi.
Hello, Nick.
Jane Bleakley, Jeanette. Oh, Simon Strelitz is on.
Morning, Simon, Jeanette, and Jane. Did I get all that?
Martin Hawkins, John Pritchard.
Morning, Martin.
Morning, Kitchen 1124.
Marvellous. Awesome.
And Franco is in the country.
Okay, he wasn't. We were away. Franco was away. I know that much. So, yeah, we've just been away for 2.5 weeks in the camper van. It was lovely. But we're back, and we've got a cook this week. This one is a bit of a surprise one, but because Big Green Egg are doing this event, we thought we would get involved, and we've got our normal cook next week. So we'll tell you a bit more about that later. But let's get back to the wings and show you what's going on. So on here, you saw we put. This is where the balloons and everything goes flying off. But we saw we put the pecan rubbed wings. We've got these ones on the top. So let me show you what we've done here. I'm not going to show you how to debone a chicken wing because, oh my God, it's hard. But there are plenty of videos that explain it on YouTube. It's not hard. It's just faffy. I was at Meatopia about a month ago now, and one of the stands served some chicken wings that had all been deboned and stuffed, and they did about 2,000 of them. It took me an hour to do 10. this morning. So
we've got to be grateful.
yeah.
Okay.
The ones we did last night that appeared in the photo were much better because the wings I got from Tesco's, they cut all the little tips off, unfortunately. And as they butchered them, they'd slashed the wings so badly that half the skin was falling off. Anyway, what we've done is we've deboned it, and then, I don't know if you can see, it's stuffed, and I've done a Thai mixture of sausage meat and some Thai curry paste, and put that in there with all the chicken meat that was all in there. The only bit that came out is the bones and a little bit of meat. Anyway, so I'm going to pop this one back on. Remind me where I put it. I'll put it right at the front because that one will take longer to cook than the others. But let's have a little look. I'm going to flip these over, these ones on the top, just so you can see what's going on. But they've been cooking for a little bit because I wanted to make sure they're done before the end. Okay? So I'm going to flip these ones. Oh, they smell in Thai as well. Can you smell that, Andrea?
Yeah.
And all I did was stuff them out this morning. So it's just about 3 sausages. What did I say last night? 3 sausages for 10 wings is about what you need, and then some Thai curry paste. Mix that together and then stuff the wings with that. Any comments?
Yeah, no.
Okay. How's my caramel? Right. The caramel is for another cook that we're going to do over there. But this, for those of you who made it to our, we did a class this year with Nick from Carb, and we did fish wings. So we are doing fish wings today. The fish bit is the sauce. So this is fish sauce with a load of sugar in there, some garlic, and we marinated that overnight, boiled it together, and then left it to marinate overnight. And now we're just boiling it down to thicken it up a bit. And that's the fish bit, but it will go on to chicken wings. So I'll show you those in a minute. So those are 2 of our wings. Right, I may as well keep this glove on. Let's go for wings number 3. These you're going to probably recognise because we've done these before, but we're just tumbling them in the basket. We're going to do our Korean chicken wings, so I'm going to make that sauce for you in a bit. We'll do those. So these are, I'll open it up in a second when it comes round, so you can see what's going on. Right, stop it. And then we can open this so you can see. But in here I've just got plain chicken wings, and they're tumbling around. We put these on about 10 minutes before the cook started, just so that they'll be ready. And we're then going to put a Korean barbecue sauce on them. Next lot, Andrea. Over here, don't know where you want to stand. You want to go that side. These ones you'll be able to see tumbling around. So these are Liz's bingo wings. So I've got a slightly different basket. We call these Liz's bingo wings, and I'm going to show you how I made them in a minute. Because our friend Liz came over. She goes, oh, it looks like a bingo thing.
Oh yeah,
But to make them Liz's bingo wings, what we've done, I've put some rub on them, but we've injected them. So I'm going to show you that in a minute. And then that's those ones. And then finally on here, and I just need to check what temperature oil's at. 150. So we don't want it to get too hot. 160. I've showed you this before. If you look at the temperature on here, it'll be down at 110, 120, 130. The oil's at 160 because it's right down by the fire. So what we're going to do with these are going to be our fish wings, which sounds a bit weird. But in here, overnight, we put some chicken wings and we put them into a brine, so a 10% brine. So that basically was 2 litres of water, 200 grams of salt, just mix it up till it dissolves, so a little bit of heat, and then put them in. And then this morning those were drained, and then I've put them into buttermilk to soften them. And on where I'll touch these, but where the wing bit touches that, the thigh bit, not the thigh, but the leg bit, can't be a leg because it's a wing, but you know what I mean. But I've just cut them there. I've cut them there so that the marinade can get into them better. Okay, so I've now touched raw wings, but that's fine because we're going to come back to them. So they're going to go in a minute. I'm going to wash my hands. So in the meantime, go and find out who's on. Oh, it's too hot. I'll make it for you.
Oh, don't you do it?
I have to take my jumper off. Oh, I'm getting a bit.
Hold your t-shirt, Mum.
That's right. Fine.
derobing.
Oh, she's derobing.
I don't want to, you know.
Oh.
She's back in the room.
Right, move that out of the way a little bit. Is that too far? No.
Yeah, I think it's because the sun's just catching me as well. Yeah. So Martin's just gone off to see the Hammers game.
Right.
Okay. So any tips for cleaning the mesh baskets? Someone said they find it a massive pain and it puts me off using it. Well, I'll tell you the best way to clean them.
Yeah, give it to Helena.
Give it to me and I stick it in the dishwasher and they come out pretty pristine every time.
We never scrub them, we never do anything like that, just chuck them in the dishwasher. The one we used over there, the really meshy one, it does get gummed up a bit, but you can take it apart and just put it in 2 separate bits on the bottom tray of a dishwasher. It comes out a treat. If you've got the ones that are non-stick, i.e. they've got the black coating on, don't put those in a dishwasher, but don't buy those. Anything non-stick, don't buy it. Those ones work just as well.
So Franco says he uses a power wash.
Power wash would do it. That would take it all, probably dent it at the same time.
I missed what you were saying, but someone said we're curious about the wing bit and the thigh bit.
No, it's not a wing and a thigh. So when you buy your wings, there's the top part of the. Say this is a chicken wing. Yeah, I don't know, I had feathers all hanging out here. There's the top part and then the bottom part. So where the wing goes like that, I just cut down a little bit into there to cut the skin, and it allows the salt water, the brine, to go into the meat better, and it will tenderise it. So those should be really tender. So different way of cooking them.
I have to say, I am not the biggest fan of chicken wings, as you know.
No, I don't even know why I'm here, because I never eat them. Don't eat them.
I'll cook you something else.
Known you for 30 odd years, and I don't eat your chicken wings, and I've come here for this.
But the fish wings are something else.
Yeah,
5 lots of wings.
Don't be put off by the fact they're called fish wings. It's just a fish sauce that's used for caramel. It's like a salted caramel, and it works really well. Yeah. And we had it on ice cream as well.
I think
Simon's on. If Simon Strelitz is on, he's had them. So let us know what you think of them, Simon, because he's already had them. There you go.
That's where we get an emoji going. Bleh.
Yeah. Right. While you're doing that, I'll come over here and you can tell us more questions. What I'm going to do is make our gochujang, our Korean sauce. Now, I wasn't really thinking this morning about how many eggs we needed and what's going on, because that one's pretty full. That's pretty full. That's pretty full. So we're actually going to cook the sauce on top of the stove.
So Simon says they're absolutely divine.
Yes. There you go. What I'll do is stand this up.
Lord Lambert says the chicken wings are the best bit of the chicken.
There you go. So we're going with 1.5 tablespoons, roughly, you know what I'm like for measuring, of gochujang, which is Korean fermented chili paste. We've used this loads. When we started doing this, you couldn't get it everywhere. Now you can. You can pick it up in Sainsbury's. It's always in a red pot or Tesco's or any of those. Optional. But there is also, and this won't be open because we only bought it yesterday, but there is a soya bean paste. So I'm going to.
This one before.
Yeah, you've had this before. So we're going to use a bit of that as well. So tablespoon of that,
so
roughly.
Someone, I don't know who they are. I'm just trying to look it up. They're standstill traffic on the M40, and this is making our day.
Yeah. There you go.
You're welcome.
Where are you off to on the M40? London or north? Right. We're going to put in about 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. If I take the lid off, always works better.
I caught that. Yeah. Lovely.
Can't get the lid off. So about 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Done. We need about 1 tablespoon and a bit of honey, but this is all we've got left, so it's not going to be far off.
No, I know. It was perfectly measured.
We definitely have run out now.
Honey needs to go on
honey on the shopping list. We're going to put in a tablespoon of dark brown sugar. Demerara, what do you call it? No, dark brown. Juice of half a lime. Going in there. 2 teaspoons or teaspoon or however much you like of sesame oil. Get all of that in there. Those are going to be for decorating it. What we're going to do is just mix this up and warm it through, because when you put this over your wings you want it to be nice and warm. Hence, if I get both spoons I should be able to clean one up. Now, I work with a guy called Gordon who I cooked on the Big Green Egg taxi for the guys where I do some aeronautical engineering probably 6 or 7 years ago, and only yesterday he said to me, and it was totally unprompted, he goes, "Oh, we had an amazing meal this weekend while they were in Canterbury." He said, "It was nearly as good as your Korean chicken wings." I thought that was amazing. I said, "Oh, I'm doing them tomorrow." Anyway, that's our sauce. So I'm going to put it on here. They can just warm up on there. That's going to be hot on the top. Why not? Right. So we'll need those in a bit. Let's take some of these things away. I put sesame in. Yeah. Just take these away because it's always chaos right at the end, isn't it? Here.
Well, wherever really.
Right. So let's get over here, Andrea.
Oh.
Hopefully this has now got up closer to where we need it, because we're going to have to do these in batches. 180, perfect. 183 it was that. That'll do me. So
I might try
that way, just for the sun. Okay,
yeah.
fair enough. So with these, you need to be a little bit careful. So we're going to pick a wing. Don't want. You alright?
That's right. It's also correct.
Oh, Helen. You don't want too much buttermilk on them. Into the flour. Just get them a little bit of flour on them. That will make them nice and crunchy. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put them into our egg, into our oil, but just lower them in gently and away from you. We'll do 4 or 5 at a time. 4 probably.
I'm really sorry people, I can't see today.
Yeah, it's looking good. So, and by the way, this flour is a mixture of plain flour, corn flour, and some tapioca flour, which you can get in most Asian supermarkets. I don't know if you can get it in. Is that making too much noise now? Oh, hello. One more. And there are 10. Maybe we should do them in batches of 5. So going in. One more. Then it's exactly 2 batches. I've measured everything. Got 10 of everything. There we go. And those can just sit in there. Now they're going to take only a few minutes. I've got to wash my hands. So go and see who's on. What else is going on?
There's State of You, Dirty Cat.
Right. So, people have just been asking what some of the ingredients are. I should have said the Korean wings
Yes.
recipe is on the website.
Mm-hmm.
The bingo wings recipe is on the website, and the fish wings recipe are already on the website. We haven't done one for Ed's, and we haven't done the stuffed ones yet. Because
I know what I've forgotten to do. Right. Yeah.
so there we go.
Any comments? Anything I need before I go and have a look? I'm going to just
Someone's
stir
just
some of
said
this.
you're amazing.
Oh, who said that?
I don't know. M and Gentil.
Oh.
I missed that, so. But thank you. That's cool. I'll take it. Got my Big Green Egg jumper on, by the way. For their 50th anniversary. Right. Should we have a look at how things are going?
Yeah.
So in here. Oh yeah, they're crisping up nicely. We might have to move those over the other side. So what I'll do, just push that back, clip it at the back. So you can get access to everything. Oh, nearly lost one. Oh, they're doing alright. So just keep them moving.
So, Paul Johnson just joined. The Essex man has just joined.
Morning, Paul. How are you guys? Let me just see. No, we're good. I'm going to get a thermopen and see what temperature our top wings are at. These lovely stuffed wings. 70. They're nearly done. So what I might do, I'm going to take our just going to get a glove, take our syrup off, because I think that's thickened down enough. Put it over there. I'm going to move all of these onto the indirect side. They've got some nice colour on them. Then I'm going to move some of these down Oh, that's our first one, wasn't it? And we'll put them on the lower level and just give them a nice crisp up. I'm going to put them skin side down first, and then we'll flip them over, but they're nearly done. So these are our stuffed deboned chicken wings. Give it a go. It is a bit of a faff, but if these guys at Meatopia can do like 1,800, 2,000 wings, whoop.
You have got no excuse.
Yeah. Pull that forward. Right, put those on. Remind me to check those out in a minute. Let's have a look at ones that are frying.
Okay.
So you're going to go over that side.
Yep.
So our egg's sitting at 140. It's got it quite low, but our wings are frying in here nicely. Now we want them to brown off a bit, so they're going to need a little bit more than that. But you can see they've got a nice crispy crust on the outside. Can you see that?
Ooh, I'm not sure I can...
Yeah. Let's see what temperature the oil is at. So it's dropped right down to put 5 in. So I'm going to turn the egg up a little bit because that will help crisp them up a bit. So we're just going to open it a little bit. Don't go too mad, but they should be good. Right, let's take our thermopen and have a look at some of our ones over here. Which side do you want to be on these, Andrea?
I'll try this side.
Oh, I forgot to turn the motor on.
Oh,
Oh! It's alright, they should be alright.
schoolboy error.
Yeah. Nobody noticed, did they? They're fine, look. So, it's, they're up at 75. Now they're wings, so they're a tougher cut of meat. You can get them a bit hotter. So I'm going to remember to turn the motor back on this time, because I don't normally turn it off. And what we'll do is check that they're going to go round, yeah, and give those a few more minutes. Just want them crisp up on the outside. So lovely on those. Let's have a look at our ones in the corner. And then I'm going to show you why they're called Liz's Bingo Wings. So, these ones, can you see? Hopefully still tumbling around, getting nice and crisp. The beauty of this is you can probably get one through the thing to see it 78. 80 something. So they're good. But they can crisp up a little more on the outside. They're going to be lovely. Those are good. Right, let's go back over.
Okay.
Sean has asked, which basket do you prefer using?
Which do I prefer? It depends. The one I like the mesh one when I want to pour a sauce over them, so they can tumble and you can pour a sauce through them. Works really well. But the wings tend to stick to the basket more often than not when they're going around. They haven't today, which is weird. But they tend to stick to it a lot. Whereas in the Let's Q basket, the one we've got over here, they tumble around and they never seem to stick, or don't stick as much. So it depends on what I'm doing. If I'm doing cauliflower, something like that, then we go in that one, because then we can put the buffalo sauce over them. But yeah, I like having both. I'd buy both. I mean, they're not expensive. I think the solid Let's Q one's 42 quid. I think you can get that one for about the similar sort of price. I wouldn't have only one. But that's just me.
Yeah.
Greedy.
We know.
Yeah. Right. Let's have a look at these. We're getting these nice and brown. There we go. You don't want it on there too long. Hopefully, let's take this off now. We don't need it anymore. In fact, let's take the whole top off. Hang on a sec. I'm just going to get another glove. Don't let me forget those ones there. Get rid of that. And then you'll be able to see them better. Then we can turn these. So they're getting a nice bit of colour on them now. Crisping up the outsides. So these are our stuffed wings. And these are our Ed's original recipe wings. So let's see what temp we're getting with those now. They're up at 65 already, so they're doing alright. 69, so we will need to take them to about 80 these. They benefit from being cooked a little bit longer, whereas these are already in the 90s, so just get a bit of colour on and they'll be good. I'm going to put this one here, that was the last one on in the middle, just to get a little bit more colour. I'll remember where that is. Looking good. Let's go and stir our sauce. Any other questions or comments?
I've been asking what people are picking up, so
Yeah.
Paul's doing your wings later.
Oh, look at this, Andrea. It's bubbling away.
Oh, so that they can see.
Yep. Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, stand in the shadow. There you go. Bubbling away. So that's lovely. That's going to be a really nice sticky sauce for our Korean wings. Might actually take that off. Sorry, Helen, I interrupted you
That's
there.
all right. And then.
Come on.
So Lord Lambert is doing.
Who's Lord Lambert?
I don't
Love
know.
that. Love it.
Don't know, but
Is he an actual lord?
He's
Oh.
going to do pork shoulder tomorrow and has a couple of duck breasts to do at some point. And I said we've just had some nice duck on holiday, and he said, well,
I love
Magre de Canard we had. Oh,
he
just
said,
beautiful.
he said though they were his inspiration. But he got given some wild duck yesterday.
Oh,
Lovely.
amazing.
We made
Your
it.
pork shoulder, if you're going to do pulled pork and it's a big piece, above 3 kilos, get it on today. Don't leave it until tomorrow. It won't pull.
Poor old Franco had a bit of a disaster with some brisket last week.
Was it rolled brisket, Franco?
He said it took 24 hours to get to 95.
Yeah, brisket can take a long time
and
sometimes.
tasted like shoe leather.
Probably wasn't cooked enough, Franco, if it tastes like shoe leather. I mean, that sounds ridiculous, but we tend to wrap them in pink butcher's paper and put some stock in it when it gets to about 78 degrees. And our last one took 24 hours as well.
So Lord Lambert is not a lord.
Oh.
He lives in Wilburton, works in Histon.
Love it. Then you are the Lord of Histon. There you go.
Filling his grill. What's this secret live cook?
It's not secret. I did put it on Insta Phil. So yeah, follow Phil, by the way, everyone. Phil in his grill. Some of his cooks are incredible. Said that while we were on holiday. Right, should we have a look at our?
Yes.
I need another glove. What have I done with it? There it is. Right, let's have a look at these wings. I need a thermopen as well. Oh boy. Oh, can you see those crisping up? So I'm going to take one out just to see what the internal temperature is. I might turn the stick up a little bit more even. Just want them to... Oh, 88, they're pretty good. 90, what temperature is our oil? 130. I'm going to put them on just for a tiny bit longer, but really crank this up.
Can you go careful?
Yeah. Just to get a little bit more colour on them. Tiny bit. And then we'll get the next lot ready. Let's just check our other wings because they may nearly be ready to come off. And then I've got to show you how to make and what the whole point of the bingo wings is. No, they need a bit more. Let's do that. Come on over. So, the other thing about bingo wings, and we'll make some more later. By the way, there are 50 wings on there. These were spares. So there are exactly 50 wings out there. The reason they're called bingo wings is A, you put them in a tumble basket, but B, 1 in X, we don't know the number. I think it's about, out of the, so you take a wing, you cut it in 2, so you end up with 20 pieces. Out of the 20 pieces, I think I injected 5 or 6. But if you get your meat injector, and fill it up with a really hot sauce, chili sauce, you can then take your wing, or part of your wing, stick your thermometer in there, syringe. I keep saying thermometer, don't I? And then inject it, and you'll see it puff up. But I don't know if you can see, there's a whole load of chili sauce in that one now. And you can do it on the flats as well. So if I get a flat, put your thermometer in there.
No, syringe.
Syringe.
It's alright, that's why I'm here.
Yeah, as you inject and pull back, squirter.
Leakage.
Yeah. And can you see it? So yeah, so you can put chili sauce in them. So what happens then, when you eat these ones, they're going to be extra hot and you go, bingo, I got a hot one. But yeah, you can put these hot ones, so we'll put some more on later. So there's about 7 or 8 in there, in that basket, that have got hot sauce in. So I've used sriracha, but that really extra hot version, which I think I've left inside. But you can buy it in different, sriracha you can get in different bottles. There was one with a black top on it, and that is the super hot one. So several of those wings have got super hot sriracha in them. So you might get one, you might not. So Mama, we're going to load all 7 up on your plate.
my brain.
Yeah, yeah, something like that. Let me just wash my hands since I've just touched raw chicken. So what I haven't said is this afternoon, so I think it's about 1 o'clock Atlanta time. Today is EGGtoberfest. So if you're lucky enough, you can go to Atlanta once a year and they have EGGtoberfest. You can get tickets. It's at a baseball stadium. I think they said there are 300 eggs there, and all these people from all over mostly the States, North America, but from the UK as well, go over and cook, and then the punters can come in and try all the food, and at the end of it, all the 300 eggs are then sold on to people who've pre-bought them to take them away. So Ross Geach from Padstow Kitchen Garden is there cooking, so well done, Ross. We like Ross a lot. So Ross is there cooking. I don't know what he's cooking, but at 1 something this afternoon, they're trying to break the most number of wings ever served in a single serving as a Guinness World Record. So that's why we're all cooking wings. We're not going to count, but that's why we're doing it. So there you go. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Right. Let's go back here.
Okay.
Oh, nose.
No.
Oh,
Which ones?
those.
Oh,
Keep you on your toes, Andrea.
Jesus.
Oh, that's better. They've got some better colour now. You see?
Oh, yeah, they're coming along.
Yeah. So I'm going to take those ones out. And they can go straight into a bowl. I've got a bowl here with some kitchen roll in. So I checked them beforehand. They were already cooked. They're up at nearly 90. So that's our first 5. Whoop, nearly lost that one. And now,
Start the process
start
again.
the process again, yeah. So we'll shake off as much buttermilk as you can. Put a bit of corn flour, lower it in away from you, so any splashes go that way, they won't come at you. Just like using, putting a piece of fish into a frying pan. Always plonk it in away from you, so splashes just go away. That's 2. And that way you're not going to hurt yourself. 3.
Or damage your camera, girl.
Yeah.
More importantly.
Oh,
You know.
oh, I've got an extra.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. How did that happen? Haven't said I counted them all. Oh well. Right. Those 5 are in. I've left the extra in there. I'm going to wash my hands. So go and see if there's any comments.
Yep.
I've asked for some suggestions for cooks.
Yeah.
Meat pie,
Oh, love a meat pie.
and that was a Franco suggestion.
Oh. Obs.
And
You and
Jeanette.
Franco have got very similar tastes.
Well,
That's funny.
Don't
yeah,
like
we
peanut
both
butter.
don't like the state of your garage.
Yes. Don't start on my camera. Oh, look at those bad boys.
What other suggestions?
And Jeanette has suggested something game with squash, perhaps.
Oh,
Game with squash. So maybe some. We like pigeon. I'll see what my friend Rob can do. It's hunting season, isn't it? Again now? Shooting season.
I think so. Yeah.
So I might be able to get some pheasant. Because my friend Rob shoots up the village and he doesn't really.
I'd
not-
rephrase that.
But
Shoots.
he does. He shoots in the village as well. Not around the village, in the village. No, he shoots. Occasionally shoots the pigeons in our friend's garden. So these are all our stuffed ones.
Oh,
These
they look
are
really good.
our other ones. I think we are almost there. So what I'm going to do is take the stuffed ones off, and I'm going to cut into one so you can see. They're not as good as they were. Well, have a look at the one on the Insta. The one we did last night. The ones we did last night were superb. So we'll pile these ones down. Not sure I'll get all 10 on.
So Lord Lambert's just offered to drop off a brace if he wants some
There you go.
in feather.
And he can have.
You can come and have wings.
48 wings.
Yes, get in the car now. Get in the car now.
No, you could. First day is this Wednesday.
Oh, okay. There you go. Right, let's move these ones over, get a bit more colour on them. If you want to crisp up wings, what you can also do, and a lot of people do, is put, is it baking powder on the outside or
Corn flour.
corn flour, a bit of baking powder in there as well. But those are looking good. Those are stunning. Let me get a knife and I'm going to cut one for you, just so you can. Hopefully, we'll get one that's stuffed well.
Luke's just joined from High Grange.
Morning, Luke. Who knows?
Okay, so I've got a question for
There you go. Look at that. Sausage meat straight down the middle of that one. Thai style. So these are Thai stuffed boneless chicken wings. So you saw I cut straight through that.
Look at that. Wow.
I'll pop those up there to keep warm. Morning, Luke.
Yeah, so I thoroughly recommend going to see
Falling,
Luke
it's
at
falling, it's
High,
falling.
High Grange.
We will have 6 tickets from Luke for his.
Yeah,
for
we're going
his.
to go in May next year.
Don't tell everyone when we're going, because then they'll book it.
But no, he said he's doing a deer in a day for game season on the 7th and 8th of November. So if you
It will be epic.
Yeah.
If you want a good, I have seen it. But yeah, if you want a great day out at Luke's place, it is stunning in Devon, near Axminster, so on Devon-Dorset border, overlooking an amazing valley in the woods with a tent, loads of cooking stuff. Okay, his eggs have turned a funny red colour, but don't understand that. But yeah, Luke is superb.
Yeah.
Always worth a visit.
So I've got a question for
Yes.
you. So one of the people watching has said, I've heard the top vent doesn't control the temp, only the amount of smoke on the grub. What's your thoughts on that?
No, always use both vents simultaneously, so bottom and top. Ignore all this rubbish you see on the American sites that says use the top vent and not the bottom, or the bottom and not the top, and this dirty smoke thing. I am generalising massively here, but most of the Americans have never even thought of cleaning their egg out. They do a lot of lows and slows, and so they get a lot of grease on the inside of their eggs, and it does make it quite acrid. If you use your egg and do a multitude of different dishes, you won't have any problems with acrid smoke, and it is so much easier if you control the temperature by adjusting both doors simultaneously. Have a look at the setting the temperature on your big green egg on our website. Is that what you
Simon
just put?
Strelic has just said best advice is to generally ignore anything American.
Yeah.
Couldn't possibly comment.
Yeah.
And Luke says thanks for the...
No, my pleasure, Luke. You know we love what you do. I'm going to put that back on just to warm up a tad. Right, those, Andrea.
Yes.
Let's have a look. Oh, that's better colour. It's a bit stuck, so just give them a flip. Look at those. Yeah, looking lovely. Right, another minute or two on those. These ones.
Oh, yep.
I'm going to keep you on your toes now, because now we're going to serve
Crazy,
everything at
man.
once. So these are our Liz's Bingo wings. So if I get a probe into one of those, 85, they're looking good. We're going to pull those.
Yep.
So obviously using the Let's Q, so everything is right-handed.
Rude.
Oh yeah, you're a lefty, aren't you?
Yeah. I don't cook, so you're cool. And to be honest, I do most things right handed.
Come on, there we go. Take the lid off. I'll lose that over here.
Is that motor still going on?
Yeah,
that
it doesn't
one?
matter.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, as long as I don't leave it out in the rain for too long. We went on holiday and left one out while we were on holiday.
Uh-oh.
So these are our Liz's Bingo wings. So I'll put them down here. So these had a rub on the outside of, I used Angus Noinks, Porky White Chick, for some, with a bit of their Hot and Hostile added. Because again, Mama's here, so we need to, you know, make sure some of them are nuclear. So those are our Liz's Bingo wings. I'm going to put these out the way. Whoa, nearly dropped them off. Now, if you want to crisp them up a bit more than that, just leave them on a bit longer. I'll go and get this lot. So, take these over. right mess of this board, aren't they? Well, those could do with a bit more. So what I might do with these is just leave them in there. Turn them up. They definitely need a little bit more. Now I need another glove. No, I don't.
Do you want me to grab you one?
No, I'm in. Popping those in, turning them up. A bit low, they're down at 170, 180, so get them up and they'll crisp up nicely. Take about 5 minutes. Turn on the motor. Always a bonus. So we'll open that up a bit more. These ones need a thermopen. Now I've got 2 over here, look. Oh, I can tell they're done. So these are our fish wings. 95, they're definitely done. So these can go in with this lot. All 3 in one go. Just make sure they're broken up. Yep. Lovely. So I'll shut that down. Okay. Somebody's ringing me. Right, so those are our fish wings. And what we've got with those is our lovely caramel. I better. I'm just going to spoon some of this over. So this is a salted caramel fish sauce. So it sounds weird, but
Oh my god.
you've got to try it.
For me, they were the best wings I have ever had. Yeah, and you need to put a little bit of coriander.
Yeah,
and
I'm
mint
going
and
to
chilli
do that in
over
a
the
second.
top.
So there's our.
They take a bit of effort, but
Yeah.
they are
Those
amazing.
are those. I'll let them sit just for a second. In fact, if I take this out, I might put some more on them.
Fish sauce always smells a bit fishy.
Do you reckon?
Well, it's quite, and it's not a very. I don't think cooking fish sauce doesn't smell that appetising, so it can kind of be a bit counterintuitive, if that makes sense.
So we have over here, just to make them look pretty, I'm just going to take a little bit of chilli. We're going to take a little bit of coriander, so roll it up into a ball, and we're going to take a few mint leaves. So the easiest way to get your mint leaves, hold it at the top, pull down, take the tops off. So again, hold it at the top, pull down the stalk and all the leaves will come off. Take the top off. So we'll take a little bit of mint as well. And that lot can now be mixed up and go over our. In fact, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to serve a few. What we should do, Helena, is go and grab a plate or two so you can try some on camera with Mama while I decorate these. Oh, can you hear the crunchiness of those ones? Okay, put those down there. Little bit of our greenery, little bit of our chilli. Do the same over these ones. Okay, so we've got our fish wings, we've got our bingo wings, we've got our stuffed deboned wings. I've got those still doing their bit and they're warming up. Oh, I've got these ones. I've got Ed's wings. How could we forget Ed's wings? So, in a clean bowl, let's just check they are done. Which they should be. 89, they're done. 90, they're good. I'm just going to take these. So this is Ed's original recipe. So they've got a pecan rub on them, which I think you can get from Big Green Egg. We won't have it, but we don't have it, not won't have it. What are you laughing
Simon
at?
said, I can't, when you said about tasting the wings, he said, I can't watch the memory of that first ever bite.
Well, we're going to find out in a minute because Mama's going to do it. Now, I should have heated the sauce up, but these things are red hot. So, this is Ed's famous wing sauce. So we'll put some of that over. We'll do the old.
Get in there.
that. We'll get a few of these on our board. God, I'm not going to have enough room, am I?
No.
So that's Ed's famous wings. So I'll serve you some of those in a second, ladies. What do you reckon, Mama?
I haven't tried yet.
Oh, they're too hot.
She's plucking up the courage.
Whoa.
You've got some Ed's wings there.
Helena's in there. You can hear the crunch, Helena.
They're nice.
Oh.
Good?
Oh, Simon.
Right, these are probably still not ready, which is bad. But how are we doing on time?
12:16.
Oh,
We did say 50 minutes.
we did. 4 minutes left on these then. They smell like they're doing much crispier now. And I can see I've got one stuck on the top, so that is a good sign that they're getting crispy. So we'll take they're a better colour. We're going to serve some, but we'll put the others back. But just so you can see. Well, these have been on for about 50 minutes. Oh, I'm going to drop them. Hang on. Very good grip. Better. What are people saying? These are, oh, hang on a minute, I've got to put a Korean sauce over them. That's why they don't look so pretty. Whoa, one down the hole. So that's a taster. Another one down the hole. Let's put this out the way. What's been said?
Mum, do not throw the bone over your shoulder.
Oh yeah, she used to do that all the
Terrible.
time. Sorry, Andrew, I'm getting this pan from behind you.
Okay.
So I'm getting our Korean sauce. Spoon's right. So our Korean barbecue sauce over those. Now you could toss them in it, or you can do it like this. And then I'm going to do a little bit of spring onion,
I'm all over it.
bit of sesame. So we'll take our spring onions. You actually want the green bits as well, so. That.
Okay.
So spring onions, lovely. Keep those bits. My sesame seeds are there.
Oh, yep.
We can. There you go. Let's take those out of the way. What are we thinking? Looks going down all right.
They're not talking a lot, are they? It's all gone very quiet.
Get this out of the way. And then I'll run you through what we've got.
Sorry, that was lush.
Oh, hello. So, we have our deboned and stuffed, so you can see the sausage meat in here. So, I'll give a little piece of one of those to each of those to try. So, deboned and stuffed with a Thai sausage meat. So, I just took some Cumberland sausages and then mixed up with the Thai red curry paste. We've got our Liz's Bingo wings, which could do with a little bit more. But 1 in like 5 of those, or 2 in 5 of those, have had that sriracha sauce injected into them.
By the thermometer.
By the thermometer, yeah. Sorry, some days I struggle with words. We've got our fish wings. So they are chicken wings, but they've got a salted caramel fish sauce on them. So the recipe for that is on our website. They are to die for. Though that will go up on the website, that one. These are Ed's famous chicken wings. Has anyone had an Ed famous?
No, these are really good today. As in, they were good last night,
Yeah.
but the flavour's better in them today.
Better flavour today. Okay. Ed's famous barbecue wing. So, so it's got Ed's savoury pecan sauce on there, pecan rub even, and Ed's famous wing sauce, which I think you can get from Big Green Egg. And then finally, our Korean chicken wings, which I should have tossed in to make them red all over, but Korean barbecue sauce to die for. We love those. So, hopefully we've done Big Green Egg and Ed justice. A couple of messages for you. There is a special offer on this weekend that any egg bought will have an accessory pack included for free with it from Big Green Egg. We'll still be doing our same deal, so if you want an egg, we'll give you a free rotisserie with it as well. Big for Space, our lovely cabinets over here are still on sale. There's 10% off including a free cover. If you put a deposit down this weekend, we'll hold that price for you until you're ready to have it, or I can come and install it. I'm doing 2 installs this week. Anything else, Helena?
I don't think that we will probably launch the class dates.
Oh yeah,
this week.
Yeah, class dates will probably come out this week for 2025. We are going to do some private classes, but group classes, private group classes. So if you want, with 6 of your friends, or you and 5 of your friends, to come here, get hold of us now. We've got some dates set aside for those, but not many.
So we're going to launch the class ones.
Yeah, all the class ones are going to go out. The curry class is going to go out. There will not be any class 2s. We're not going to do them next year. No. But you can come back and have a group class, and then you can make that whatever you want it. So it is like a class 2, but you need 5 friends.
That's me
else?
out.
Anything else?
So there will be a cook next weekend.
Yeah, cook next weekend. We don't know what it is yet.
No.
Might be pie. I like the idea of pie. You could do those little apple pies as well.
And Lord Lambert said he'll drop us a note about pheasants and partridges.
Oh, lovely.
Very kind.
Do we know Lord Lambert's name?
No, I don't at the moment.
We'll have to find out, but look forward to meeting you, Lord Lambert.
Oh, and Simon Strelitz says, and the Thai classes, please.
And the Thai ones. Nick, we caught up with Nick recently. Don't know how much I'm allowed to say. So we will be talking with Nick, but it may or may not fit in with what he's doing. So Nick is, at the moment, he's got a restaurant that's just set up, so it may be difficult next year, but we'll talk. So yeah, the Thai class are good.
Lord Lambert is James.
James, there you go.
Thank you,
nice
James.
to meet you, James. Right, we will love you and leave you. Thank you for watching. That is 50 minutes. I can't believe that actually happened. Now we've got a lot of wings to eat, and Andrea doesn't like wings, so you better eat those ones.
I'm going to the chippy.
They're more like sausages.
Don't know why I agreed to this.
But yeah, we'll see you next Saturday, and hopefully you have a great week. I know the weather's looking pretty miserable. But yeah, we'll see you then. Alright, thanks for watching. Take care, guys. Cheers.